Hello there. Greetings to Seroma High School in Mukono, Uganda, East Africa. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to come to you today because I am looking forward to very soon next year arriving and teaching you and training you and your students to be empowered to raise your level of study, of thinking, and how to look at your future in a much more positive way. I want to thank Pastor Anthony for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. We met a little while back on LinkedIn, and he reached out to me and he asked for my help, and we started talking. And what we realized really soon is we have a lot of things in common. Number one, we both have a passion to help people of our countries to get to that next level of thinking and think correctly, not think about how to remain in poverty, but how to reach those levels of success that we all dream of. Number two, we both have a love for God. And God is so important in both of our lives that we are able to depend on Him, and He guides us each and every day in our lives, even though that we are in two separate parts of the world. And I am so thankful for Anthony allowing me to speak with you today. To introduce myself, my name is Bob Risch. I am a certified business coach. I am a certified business consultant, working with people like Brian Tracy through Focal Point Business Coaching International. And the reason I get to do what I do every day is I have a passion to help not only businesses, but schools and children who know that there is a better way of life. There's a better way of thinking. And they know it's out there, but they just have a hard time getting there. What we do is we help them get there. Now, how do we do this? We use systems and processes. We use seminars. We use workshops. We use several different methods which have been developed partly by professional and personal experts like Brian Tracy and John Maxwell, along with my 20 plus years experience teaching and training schools and businesses. I have a background in youth ministry. I was a youth pastor for over 17 years, working with thousands of children here in America. And the exciting part about that is many of those children are very successful in business today, and many of them are serving God. They're serving their communities. They're serving their families in very, very powerful ways. I have the privilege of working with a lot of businesses. I have spent over 12,000 hours in the classroom and on stage teaching and empowering people to understand how to think different. I have had the privilege of working with over 7,000 professionals, and I am looking forward to traveling to Uganda to speak to your schools and speak to the teachers and the kids and the business owners about how to live a different life. And you don't have to think just in poverty. You can think in such bigger ways and really have the life that you've dreamed. Working with schools and businesses, we get results, usually in three areas. The number one area we get results in is we help you understand how to think about time different. So you can do twice as much in half the time and be much more successful. Number two, we help you understand that you don't have to live in poverty. You don't have to think about where I'm at is where I'm always going to be. You think different so you know there's a better way out there. And we teach you how to not only dream, but also fulfill those dreams. And then last, what we want to focus on is how to have a better quality of life. In Uganda, you've had some tough times in the past. You've had some times that you've had some war and you've had conflicts, and there's been a lot of death and there's been a lot of bad things that have happened. But I want to let you know that the things that have happened in the past don't necessarily have to affect your future, because what has happened in the past, when we allow our past to teach us and we learn from it, our futures can be bright and hopeful. I like to talk about stumbling blocks and stepping stones. People ask me all the time, how did you become successful? What is the secret of your success? I'm going to tell you right off, the secret of my success is my belief in God and allowing Him to direct my paths. However, many of those paths are not conflict-free. What I have to choose is to every stone that comes in front of my way, I need to determine, are they a stepping stone or are they a stumbling block? If I choose to believe that they're a stumbling block, that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to stumble. If I believe that they're a stepping stone, I'm going to use those stones to step to the next step in life, to take on that next opportunity, to take on that next challenge that comes my way. And each stepping stone is another step to make my future bright. Or you can use them as a stumbling block, which keeps pushing you back and keep you in discouragement. What we want to do is we want to talk about how to change the way you think and how to help the kids in Uganda change the way they think. It is so powerful when our thinking changes. Right now, Pastor Anthony and I are working on some programs, and I know he's talking to the schools and talking to you about how to allow us to get together and implement these changes. I am so excited to come out and help you, help your schools, help Uganda get to that next level of thinking, because the children of Uganda are depending on it. The children of Uganda are depending on you to show them that there is a way that they can reach their dreams. But it starts with you. It starts with how you think. And I want to congratulate you and compliment you on taking that next step forward, using your conflict and what has happened to you as a stepping stone, and allowing me the opportunity to come out next year. It's exciting, and I look forward to assisting you and partnering with you to help the millions and millions of children, one at a time, learn that they can reach their dreams. It's an exciting time to be alive. It's an exciting time in 2018 as it's getting ready to end and 2019 is getting ready to start. Let's leave 2018 in the past, not forget it, but learn from it. As we move into 2019, it's a new race. And it's not necessarily how we start, it is always how we finish. However, a strong start will always help us finish. As we talk about me coming out there and we talk about ministering and teaching you through these schools, I want to challenge you to start thinking about how you think. I want to start to challenge you to think about how you think, and what you think about will always turn into what you believe. What you believe will always result in your actions. And your actions will always turn into a successful outcome. What does that mean? Our thinking is what determines our outcome. Having a positive outcome is a result of positive thinking. Have a negative outcome is a result of negative thinking. You make the choice. We can't determine our circumstances. We can't control what's around us. But what we can do is control what we can control. And that is three things. That is, number one, our attitude. Number two, our activity. And number three, our schedule. You choose what you put on your schedule. You choose your activity through what you believe and how you think. And your attitude is always what's going to rise you above the circumstances. Whether you are in Uganda, in America, or anywhere else in the world, those same rules apply. I talk to thousands of students. I talk to thousands of business owners every year. And even here in America, we have the same mindset and thinking issues that we have all over the world. The key is you not worrying about what everybody else is thinking, but what you are thinking. The seed is planted in your mind. It is you that determines how much it grows. Choose to grow and fertilize and take care of the good seed. Don't do it to the bad seed. When you throw good seed out on fertile ground, it's going to grow. If you throw bad seed out on fertile ground, it's going to grow. The difference is the seeds that you choose to plant. It's going to be exciting 2019. We're going to have a lot of great things. I again thank Pastor Anthony for the opportunity to speak to you today. I'm looking forward to coming out there and speaking with you next year. You have a great rest of the year. I look forward to seeing your next year being great and dreaming big. Have yourself a great day, and God bless.